Apologize for my absence Thursday and Friday. Spring break schedule got the best of me finally. It was just so crazy to try to keep a regular routine. So back at the regular routine this week, hopefully. Welcome. Oh, thanks, Mandy. I'm glad I was missed. So I wanted to tell you about a couple of things before I jump on Blab for the Making It on Etsy show, which is about social media strategies with the guy who founded Around.io, in case you're interested in that. So I want to tell you two things. First of all, if you haven't heard, the USPS rates went down for a few things. I know, amazing that they go down, but actually they had received like an emergency granting of being able to raise rates because of the recession a couple of years ago, and it was only supposed to be temporary, and so it's going back down. So stamps are going from 49 cents to 47. Flats are also going down, so if you ever use that method of shipping things in your shop, like maybe you sell planner stickers or something and you ship in flats, which are the envelopes that don't have, dimension, they're pretty much flat. That's gone down. Now, commercial base, first class, priority mail, those have not gone down. Retail first class parcels have gone down. Here's how it affects us. When they did their changes in January, they did 1 to 8 ounces, all the same for commercial based first class, the $2.60. And the retail rates stayed the same. They did not change. When this change came into effect and retail rates changed, I was going to say too, with the $2.60, 1 to 3 ounces ended up being more than retail 1 to 3 ounces. So Etsy actually made it so that we could get the retail rate of $2.54 for 1 to 3 ounce packages instead of the $2.60. So we were paying retail, but it was lower than commercial base for 1 to 3 ounces. So that has gone down to $2.45. And when I first checked Etsy this morning, they had not changed it. I just checked before I jumped on, and they did change it. So if you ship packages that are 1 to 3 ounces, you're now going to pay $2.45 instead of $2.54. It's only 9 cents, but 9 cents over time can add up. So it's kind of a nice little break. And if you ever use stamps to send certain things, or like I said, you send them in flats, that you'll have a little bit of a savings there as well. So that's that news. And then I just checked it, Laura, before I came on. So I literally think it was like in the last hour that they made that update in shipping labels. The other thing I wanted to tell you, in case you don't get my newsletter, which goes out on Sunday nights, I discovered this week that when you add frequently asked questions to the end of your policies, those actually show up at the bottom of a listing as well, not just at the end of your policies when people are scrolling through your policies. So if you have questions that get asked a lot or things that people miss a lot, you can actually put those in your FAQs, and it'll show underneath where it shows the little picture of you where someone can click on it to see more. So then someone can click the arrow next to the question and it shows the answer. So you might want to play around with that. You can look at my shop to see what it looks like if you want to, and just click on a listing and see how they show up at the bottom. But I thought that was a really nice feature to have. Then you don't have to clutter you don't have to have the Etsy policies. I kept my own policies and I can still add FAQs to the end. Okay, Tracy. Doesn't clutter up your product description that way. If you were covering some things in your product description, you can now put those in the FAQs. So they'll be in your policies and in your listing. So hopefully that double placement might help people to be able to see it more often, and you'll get less questions via Convo. All right, I'm sorry I had to be so short today, but I will be back tomorrow with a regular length scope, and we'll make sure that I'm answering one of the reader questions that I have gotten recently. If you haven't read my blog post about pattern and you're curious, I did post that last week on MakerySpace.com. It's the most recent post, and I'm going to be posting another one sometime this week about some things I've discovered when it comes to SEO and how having a pattern shop and Etsy shop both might be affected. Okay? Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, have a wonderful day, and I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow morning.